everyone, so as you all know, the year 2011 is finally coming to an end, so I just felt I would share some of the items, some of the products that I've really been enjoying and really thought were my favourite products of the year. There's quite a few to get through, so I'll make sure I list everything down below. So it's a mixture of hair products and makeup products. I'm only just going to stick to beauty, so I'm just going to show you the things I liked. I might do another video of the things I regret buying, I'm not sure, but I'll try to squeeze it in, hopefully, if not by the end of the year, if not this week, then probably next week, which probably would be 2012 in January. I wrote a list of everything so I know what's what. It's going to be a random order as to when I discovered them, so that there could be recent things that I probably found out yesterday or things back in January, so I'm just going to show you what they are. So the first thing on my list is the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Smoothing Resurfacing Primer. This is what I use as my primer. So it's like a that's what it looks like inside. I think it's like I'm not sure what kind of consistency. It's very pasty, that's the word to describe it. And this is supposed to help to reduce your pores and fine lines and stuff, and I basically apply that to my cheeks and like my nose and my chin, sometimes my forehead, and this works really well for me, so I've been using it. It retails for about £14, which is quite a lot for a small tube, and this is my second one since I discovered it, but it is definitely worth it. I do want to try different, you know, as probably next year I do want to try different primers and bases just to see which one works for me, but this has been working really well. I used to use the Avon Magix Face Perfector primer, and I still do. I only use this for my forehead to reduce smile lines, because when I'm doing my makeup I try to keep my face still, but sometimes it still doesn't stay still, so this helps to fill in the fine lines on my forehead when I'm doing my makeup. The Viiva Glam II lipstick by MAC. This is like, that's what it looks like. This is my favourite MAC lipstick. This is actually a new one. I've literally gone through like 4 or 5 tubes this year. It's basically like a nudie pink. Nudie with slight pink to it. And I wear this. Whenever I go for a nude look, I always reach for MAC's Viiva Glam II. Satin finishes are my favourite type of finish from MAC, for MAC lipsticks. And I absolutely love, just look at that. I just love the way it looks, and it definitely does work for darker skin tones. If you think you can't wear it, you're definitely wrong. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now pair this up with MAC's Cremesheen Glass and Boy Bait, which is another thing on my list as well. I prefer their Cremesheen glasses to their lip glasses because these ones are less sticky and a lot more like creamier. The NYX Slim lip pencils. I'm just going to pick out 3 just to show you. These lip pencils have been really good. Like I used to buy the MAC lip pencils, and I just realised I'm sure I can find dupes to these lip pencils. I think they retail for about £10.50 or £11 for a lip pencil, but the NYX lip pencils, I cannot remember how much they are in the UK, but they're so affordable, and I was sent like 5 shades, and since then I've literally been trying to get them either from eBay or through swaps, and they are so like, they don't come off dry, they glide on your lips really easily, really smoothly, and obviously you can tell the ones I use a lot. This is nude pink lip pencil, and I also use natural, but it's like this is like a nude pink, and then natural is like more of, I feel that natural is more of a nude pink to me, but this is a lot more lighter. And they are like so affordable. I do have different shades. I intend to get a bit more shades from the US. You can get them in the UK. You can definitely get NYX. You can get NYX from the UK. They do have a website, but I find that the UK is charging a lot more than the price of in the US, which is quite weird. So I'd rather either buy it through eBay or get it through a swap or something. For hair, this is the Feida Frizz Ease Serum, which looks like this. This is supposed to, you know, correct dry medium frizz, and supposed to reduce dryness to the tips of your hair. At first I wasn't quite sold on it, but I've been using it. I normally apply it to my hair and then curl my hair, and it gives that nice glossy look, and it doesn't leave your hair feeling oily or greasy, which is a really good thing because I don't like to put a lot of products in my hair. The next thing on my list is the Remington curling wand, the Remington pearl curling wand. Once I discovered this curling wand, I've literally been using it all the time. This curling wand heats up so fast and so quickly, really hot, and most of the time my hair is curled with this curling wand. Not until recently that I have been using a bigger version. This is by a random brand called Jannu, I think, and this is just a bigger barrel. As you can tell, it's a lot different. This is a lot more tapered, and this is a lot wider to give like more of the looser curls. But the curling wand has been such an amazing tool for me for my hair. It's so quick to do. I literally just take my hair and wrap it round, curl it in a matter of seconds, and I'm literally out the door. And I'm so happy I purchased it. I think this was about £25 or something from Argan. You can get it from eBay or any other hair beauty supply store. The next thing on my list are sleek blushes. Even before this year, I've been very aware of Sleek and what they do, but for some reason I wasn't really sold on their items. I always thought that the drugstore versions of things would never ever look good, or they called me to break out or something. So I never really was sold on them. But I think I purchased three blushes at one point. It was Sahara, Coral and Flamingo Pink, but now I have, I think 9 or 10 blushes from Sleek. If you want me to do my Sleek collection video, please let me know. Someone else has already asked for that, but I will be doing that soon. But if you want me to, please let me know below or something. The NYX Megashine lip glosses, and I have about 5 of them. These I purchased from eBay from a US seller, because I also think that the prices in the UK are quite a bit higher than the US version. I have been using nude pink and natural a lot. These are not like my staple colours, because nude pink goes, natural goes with a lot of shades, my nude like lipsticks, and then this goes with like my light pink lipsticks. I've been using those two, not so much the other ones. Well, I have used Smoky Look once, and also Tea Rose, and this I got recently. But these lipsticks are really affordable. They're not too sticky. They can come off a bit too thick sometimes, so you have to like apply it not too much, you know, because a little literally goes a long way. And these have been really nice lipsticks. I've also asked for some more as well for a swap, so I'll be getting some more for my collection. Is the e.l.f. powder brush. This has been an amazing product for liquid foundation. I was quite late in jumping into the bandwagon because I just didn't really, I was using my Sigma, which I'll show you in a bit. I never really tried it. I tried it the one time and it didn't seem to work. I find that the first time you use this brush, it takes a while to get used to because of the sort of bristles it has, but the second time you use it, it's perfect. This is amazing. It's only £3.50 from e.l.f. and it's just amazing. It gives you a flawless look to your foundation. And I literally bought two other ones. I think I got 3 now, and I would literally buy it, stock up on these brushes because they're amazing. So if you use liquid foundation and you don't want to spend so much on brushes, I would definitely say go for the e.l.f. powder brush. The Wet n Wild Vanity palette. I really should put all the palettes in this category because I love Wet n Wild. You know, their palettes are so amazing. I watched so many people from the US, and I was so upset that you couldn't get them in the UK, but I happened to do a swap and I was sent some of the palettes, and this has definitely been my favourite because I literally use this a lot. This is also a dupe to MAC eyeshadows. So on the left I use the top left for my highlight. The bottom left is a brown shade, which is also a dupe to Embark, and I use this literally all the time for my smoky browns, or sometimes fill in my eyebrows. And then the gold, which is the second on the right, is a dupe to Goldmine, I think. If you have Goldmine eyeshadow, or if you want Goldmine eyeshadow, it's quite a close dupe to it. I want to do a video on MAC eyeshadow dupe, so I will definitely have these included. But the Wet n Wild palettes have been amazing. They're so pigmented, I think they retail for like $4.99, like $4.99. They're so amazing, so affordable. To get 6 shades for such a cheap price is definitely good. Like I said, you can't get them in the UK. These palettes, there are some older versions, but they're not these ones, the Color Icon palettes. You can try eBay, but they will still be coming from the US. So that's the thing. All of mine I got from the US basically. This is the L'Oreal Superliner Carbon Gloss. This is by far the best eyeliner I have tried. It is so black, really thick, and that's what the wand looks like. It's so cool, so precise, and it gives a really nice thick line. I use this in all my tutorials. You'd never see me without this. It's amazing. I think it's about £6 or £7, but it's definitely worth it. I would definitely say purchase this. This is my 3rd one. I need to repurchase another one. I use it literally all the time. It's amazing. Sigma brushes. Now if you watch my tutorials, these are pretty much the main brushes that I use. I literally have all of these. These are all my brushes from Sigma. I have eye brushes. As you can tell, it's like empty up there. I put them up there. My eye brushes, face brushes. I have the premium kit as well, so just a bit more brushes. I have those ones as well. I just decided to leave in the brush roll. Some of them I purchased myself. Most of them I have received from Sigma, so I literally always use their brushes all the time. They're so amazing. They're definitely a good alternative to MAC brushes if you don't want to spend so much on MAC brushes. And I have a couple of MAC brushes, and I do feel like the Sigma ones end up being a lot better. And then I have the smaller handle ones. This was the brush I used to use before I switched to the e.l.f. powder brush. This is a Sigma flat top synthetic kabuki brush. It does exactly the same job, but I find myself reaching for the e.l.f. one a lot more. The Femme blushes. This is quite a recent addition, but if you know, I've done reviews on this blushes, and I pretty much use them a lot as well. And these are the ones I have a video on it. I'll probably put that below, but they are so amazing. $2.99 a piece, and I bought all 12 plus the palette, and they are so pigmented. Like, it's just amazing, like seriously amazing. And I'm so happy that I literally have found them. If you don't want to spend so much on matte blushes or any other type of blush, the La Femme blushes are really good choice to get. The next thing on the list are the MAC Prep and Prime Translucent Finishing Powder. I have it in the powder form and in the compact form. I tend to use the compact form now because it's a lot easier to carry around, and that's what it looks like. You can still have literally hit pan on it. I use this to set my foundation, my makeup after I'm done, but mainly to set my under eye concealer. The fact that it's translucent means it doesn't come off. It's literally like really sheer white colour, but it really doesn't show up on your skin. I use it to set my foundation, also to contour. So now I don't contour my nose, I just use this powder. So what I do is I take a bit of the powder onto a blending brush and literally apply it under my eyes, also into the corners of my nose, around my nose like that. And it literally just gives that illusion of I've just contoured my nose. And then I just apply like concealer to the middle, to the bridge of my nose. That's all I do. I don't put a dark powder around the bridge. I only use this now, and this definitely works. It gives the illusion of a contoured nose. That's what I've done today. So I basically use it to set my under eye concealer. This also helps with reducing and just making the lines on your eyes disappear as well, which is what I do. So this works for definitely a lot of purposes. So I don't contour my nose anymore with the contour kit. I just use this powder and literally pat it all the way under my eyes, and then in the corner of my nose, around the bridge of my nose, and this part of my nose, and it works perfectly. I often do their version as well, which is the high definition powder. It's basically the same thing. Comes with a powder puff, and then the powder sits in there. So if you didn't want to use it, it works exactly the same way. So if you don't want to get the MAC one, you can always go for the e.l.f. one. Next thing is MAC's lipstick in Ruby Woo, which is just a really gorgeous red colour. It is a matte red, but it's a very drying matte red. That's the only thing about it. So you need to make sure your lips are moisturised first before you apply this lipstick, because it looks a lot better when you wear it matte. And this is such a gorgeous colour. Every woman of colour, everyone should own this lipstick from MAC. I can't dupe it with another lipstick. Honestly, I've not seen a dupe. There probably is a dupe. There's something about this lipstick that I think you need to actually buy the original thing. I want to get Russian red as well, because it's the same, but I think it's more, I'm not sure what finish that is, but it's like, it's the alternative to this one if you don't want to get something too drying. But that's the only problem I have with this lipstick. But this lipstick is so amazing. I'm so happy that I finally purchased it. This is the Argan Moroccan Oil, which is what I use on my hair. It smells absolutely gorgeous. It works, literally works wonders. If your hair is really dry and frizzy, this also helps to smoothen that out without leaving it looking oily and greasy. I also apply this when my hair is wet after washing it, and it just leaves your hair looking really smooth. And this is such a nice thing to purchase. There are different ones you can get. It doesn't have to be this particular one, but this is the one I found in when I was in packs, and I love it. Absolutely love it. You need to get this for your hair. This is what I use. I only use this and sometimes the Feida Frizz Ease, and that's it on my hair. I don't put anything else on my hair, and that's all I do. So this year I was introduced to virgin hair, so literally that's all I've been wearing now. I absolutely love that I've transitioned from normal premium store-bought hair to virgin hair. It definitely makes a lot of difference to the way your hair looks, and I will never go back to normal hair. So virgin hair, I have tried Brazilian, Peruvian, Indian, this is Malaysian right now, and yeah, I would definitely stick to virgin hair. It is a lot expensive. If you want to buy it, it's definitely worth it because you can use it over and over again. Literally, because it's like actual human hair, you have to treat it like one, and it does last for a long time depending on how long you want to use it. This particular hair I've had, I was sent in September, and I've literally used it again, and we're in December right now, so it can last for as long as you want basically. So it's up to you what you want. The different textures, different types, curly, straight, wavy, and I love the versatility of it. Next thing on my list is the Sleek Face Contour Kit. I should have added this to my the other sleek items, but I totally forgot. It's the Sleek Face Contour Kit. I used to own the MAC, what's that one called? Blunt, yeah, the Blunt blush, but it's actually like a brown colour, and I used it to contour, but that got stolen. So we're using the Sleek Contour Kit, and it's just amazing for contouring. I now use the medium shade because the dark was a little bit too dark for me and it's quite harsh, so I use medium and it works exactly the same way. I don't use the highlighting part, but I do for the dark because I have the dark as well. So this is the dark one. I prefer to use the highlighting shade for that instead of the other one, but this is like £6 or something, and it's so affordable. Definitely works wonders as well. The e.l.f. blending eye brushes, I have 3 of them. I intend to collect more. They're only like £1.50. These are perfect for blending in your crease because I don't have much of a crease space, so I can't use like the bigger like fluffy brushes, so this is perfect for my lids. I use this a lot in my tutorials as well, so £1.50, definitely worth the purchase, so go get you some. I just thought I'd add this in as well. These are the Victoria's Secret body mists, which I think I have about 4 or 5, and I just thought I'd add them in. I literally started buying them a lot this year, and I love the way they smell. They don't really last very long, so I literally just spray it in my hair now pretty much, but I love Victoria's Secret body mist, and I do intend to collect some more, but they definitely smell absolutely gorgeous. And these were from Pax Cosmetics for $6.99 or something, or $6.49, but you can get them from eBay, or if you're in the US, you can get from the Victoria's Secret store. So I've been loving these body mists as well. I think that's it. I'm not sure if I've missed out anything, but if I have, I will definitely put it down below. But those are things I felt I should give a mention to, because I literally use them all, and there are probably a lot more things I just can't remember. But hopefully you've seen some things you haven't tried that you might want to try out yourself, but I do recommend all these items I've shown you today. And yeah, so I look forward to more products and more things I discover for next year, and obviously I will do another video for that next year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it wasn't too long, but I thought I would just do that before the year was over. So thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next video. Bye!